Right. Let's look at how to draw this example 1 for 2-point perspective. Now, the first thing that we have to do, we have to construct the top view, right? It says here the top view must have point P up against the picture plane so that the sides form a 45 degrees with the picture plane. Okay, so let's draw the front view. Okay, I'm going to start off drawing the top view. Draw the top view at 45 degrees. So I'm going to have my start, which is the center. Then I'm going to have 45 this side and have 45 this side. Right. Now, this side, it's a 50. So I'm going to measure 50 there. And then this side is going to be a 60. However, it's a 50. So it's a 60. It's 60. However, we have 15 this side and we have 15 this side. Okay. Okay, so they've given the top view at 90 degrees, so we have to turn it into sort of like a 45 degree. So somewhere, let me just darken it. Okay, so we have our top view there. So we have our top view right there. Then the next thing that we're going to do, we are going to get the picture plane. Okay, so they are saying the distance is sometimes given, but if it's not given, we need to get a picture plane plus minus 20. So let's use the plus minus 20 to get the picture plane. Okay. Right. So this part, EP, sharp. Then this line is going to serve as a horizontal line. It's going to serve as a horizontal line. Then I need to get a center right here. All right. Then I need to get the SP. Okay. I need to get the SP. Did they give us? So they are saying the station point is 85 millimeters. 85 millimeters. Okay. So let's measure 85 millimeter from the horizontal line. So 85 right there. Check how different the SP is situated in the 2-point perspective. Right there is where your SP is going to be. Right. Then what are the other rules that they've given us? Then they're telling us that the horizontal lane is 70 millimeters above the ground plane. Okay, so from this part, then I'm just going to measure 70 to get my ground lane. I've got 70 right there. Okay, to get my ground plane. Right, my SP, my ground plane. Now these are the important points that we need. Right, then they say the right view is on the ground plane, well to the right side of the station point. So the right view is going to be somewhere here. Right. Okay. So now The first thing that we need to do before drawing the right view and the front view, we need to construct lines at 45 degrees and 135 degrees respectively from the station point to cut the picture plane as shown. Right, so we take our 45 degrees set square, right, from where it is, and then we're going to make sure that it goes all the way to the PP line. So this side all the way to the PP line. And I'm also going to turn my 45 degrees so that I can get my 135 degrees. Okay. Now after doing that, what do? We then draw two perpendicular lines. Okay, two perpendicular construction lines from where the lines intersect on the picture plane. So we're going to draw perpendicular lines all the way down that part, and also here all the way down. Okay. Then from there, what do? Now, these lines, when intersecting the horizontal line, it will give us the right and the left vanishing point. So, where is this vanishing point? So, from this line, from the PP, where it touches or where it corresponds with the HL, which is your horizontal line, this is where it's going to be what we call RVP for the right side, and then here is going to be LVP. What does that mean? It is your right vanishing point and your left vanishing point. Okay, and then what else do we need to do? I think from here, the most important lines or the most important things are done. Okay, now we need to now draw in the front view and the left view. Okay, so where the perpendicular line is going to be my center. Now let's draw the front view. So the front view is saying to us that the length is 60. So because this is my center line, I'm going to have 30, 30. So 30 this side, 30 this side. Now I'm drawing my front view. Okay. Then, what else? Now let's measure. This side, it's saying it's 50. Okay. And then I get 15, 15. So I get 15 this side. And I get 15 that side. Okay. And then what's the other measurement? From here, there's a 30. Okay. And then from where the 30 is at, I'm going to measure a 10. So basically what I'm drawing is the given view. Okay, the given views. And this is the front view. So I'm just darkening it. Okay. So right, now this is my front view. Now let's draw the right view. Right view, they give us 50. So from the center right here, I'm going to get 25, 25. Okay, I'm getting 25. Okay, so I'm just using the construction lines from the front view Okay. This one is going to be hidden. And then have that one. And now let's complete it. Okay. So now we have completed the right, the front, and the top. Then what is the next step that we're going to be doing? The next step that we're going to be doing, we are now going to be joining lines. So now this point right here, it's point P. They told us about point P. They told us about point P, right? Now, what are we going to do? We're going to start joining, okay, this point P to the station point, okay? So what we're going to do, and let me just use this one. I'm going to join all these lines to the station point. So here's my station point. But what I prefer doing, because they're going to be a lot of lines, I'm going to prefer to draw them until the PP. So I'm just going to make sure that they're in line. And to make sure they're in line. Okay. And then I come this side, make sure that they're in line. Also with this one. All of them, line of SP. Okay, and also this one in line with SP. So I prefer just to stop there by PP. Otherwise, there's going to be so many lines and then we're just going to be DMAGOD. Then, one other thing that we're going to do, we're going to take all the lines. So all the lines from here, there, to the center where P is at. So we're going to take them out. Okay. Now, that one, including the ground, we are going to join it with RVP and this point LVP. Okay. So these lines are the ones that are going to take out our isometric, drawn in 2-point perspective. Okay. And also we're going to join it with the LP as well. You must not forget LP. Yeah, now all those construction lines are drawn. Now, what are we going to do next? So now, we know that our construction lines, remember this is in third angle orthographic projection, right? We're going to look at this point. So this point right here is which side? Is from there to there, right? It's from there to there, which is from here to there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use this point first. Okay, we're going to use that point first and this point right there. Now we're going to draw them straight down until they meet which line? So this point and that point until they meet this line, which is this one and that one, until they meet those lines. Right? What do I mean? I go straight down, okay, until I meet this line right here and that line right here. Why? These two, where do they come from? They are from the height. They're from the height. So that's the first thing that I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw in that line. right? And then automatically they came out. Can you see? This line came out from the RVP, and also this line came out from the RVP. Okay, so now let me draw a straight line right there. Now what is the next thing that we're going to do? We are going to get from there to there. Now from there to there, okay, which is, so we got this height, okay, we got this height, there we go. Now we want from there to there, okay, which is going to be this point. See this point? We got it, and also this point right there. All right, that point right there. Okay, how do we get it? But before getting it, what do we do? Can we somewhere just conclude this side first? Okay, now this side is this line, this point, and that point. Okay, now we draw it straight line until they meet which line? Until they meet this one. Remember, it's a continuous, so I'm using this side. Remember, it's continuous. It's from there and going down. Okay, it's this one right there. Are we missing a point? Nope, I don't think we're missing a point. We are not. Yeah, because we drew it out. Yes. And then this line, yeah. So we're going to take it out until there. So somewhere, let's darken it. Okay. Now, are we done? No, we are not done. So we need from there to there. Okay. So it's going to be this line right there going straight. So this line going straight is going to be from there. Okay, it's going to be from there. If we look at this side, till where? Till the top line. Where's the top line? It's all the way till there. It's all the way till there. How do we get it? Remember, the right view and the front view, they need to correlate. Okay, they need to correlate. So from here to here, I got it from this part. Now somewhere, let's close it with this line. This line right here, okay, is going to go all the way down. Going to go all the way down, closing our isometric on the front view. Okay, somewhere these two, yeah, they corresponded right there. Okay, and then these two, they corresponded. So these lines actually came out. Right, are we done? No. So now we are going to join this corner, that corner, and that corner to the RVP. Now let's join it. Also this one, let's not forget this one right there. This one right there. Oopsie. Yeah, so we have two lines. We have this one, and then we also have that one. Great. Now let's close off this corner. How are we going to close it off? We also join it, the HL. All right. Now can you see that these two already came out? So all I have to do is just to darken it because the line came out. And then the line came out right there. Okay, let me just sharpen my pencil. And then what else? We are missing which height? We're missing this height. Okay, we're missing this height. Where's the height? We look at the top part. Where's the height? The height is exactly there. We just draw it straight down there. Okay, so the height is there at this corner, and then where's this one? This one is here. Okay, then we just join the two. We just join the two. All right, and then the sides came out. Came out. And then what do? Somewhere we close it. It's going to go down until it meets the center right there. This line right here. See this line? Till it meets, oopsie, it broke. Till it meets that line right there. Alright? And then with that corner, we just join it to the left side. We just join it there. And then automatically it came out there. And that is basically how we take out our isometric using 2-point perspective. I hope you understood what I was doing.